Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel once again. Alright, so in today's video, what am I going to talk about? I'm simply going to talk about SMC traps. SMC traps. Alright, so as we all know, there's this model that if you're an SMC trader, you know about chalk model entry, where when we see chalk at a particular demand or a supply, we either what go for sell or buy. So I've identified this, and sometimes I see it to be a trap. So I thought this is just some simple explanation I'm trying to give out on how chalk serves as what a trap in what demand and supply zones. All right. So first of all, I like to illustrate, and then we go on the chart. So what am I saying about this trap? So let's say you have the market, you have a very nice supply zone right here. So you have your supply right above this side. So you have your supply here, and then market comes from this, comes down, creates structures coming, and then you see markets coming to the side. Now the moment market gets into this side, okay, so one thing you notice is price gives an entry with its chalk. Price gives an entry with its chalk. Now before this entry, you just, for those who don't know chalk, that's how chalks look like. So we have markets moving up, forming higher highs and higher low for a bullish market, something like this. And then what happens? Price breaks our previous low, which is here. So when price break this low, so what are we expecting? So we say we have what a change of character, that's what chalk. All right, so we have a break of structure up here. So as you can see, we have a break of structure, a break of structure. Then what do we have? Now we have a break of structure to the downside, which serves as what? Chalk. So we have something called chalk. So there's chalk. And then what do we look for when this happens? We look for what? A valid order block, a valid zone right here. Then what do? We expect price to what? Trade into it, either like this, and then we sell. So what are we expecting? We are expecting to sell at what order block, or yeah. So let's just say it's a bearish order block. So we are expecting to sell at our bearish order block. Okay. So now you go into the trade, and then you put your limits on, yeah, so you can just put your limit, and then you are expecting to close the trade somewhere below here. But then to be surprised, you come back and you see something like this happening. So you come back and you see something like this happening. So you see price coming right above, price did something like this, came like this, and then price came down, took you out before what's giving it some what sell to the downside. All right, and all this is happening at what this particular supply zone that we are what's talking about. So this chalk, but let me go to the supply, where I've drawn my supply to really give an explanation of the whole thing. So this is what I mean. So you see price coming into this place. What does price do? So price will give us something like this. Good. So price now gives us what? A break of what? Structure to the downside, which is chalk. So most of the time, an SMC trader, this is what you'll be expecting. You'll be looking for what? Sell opportunities. So you look for what? A valid zone or a valid order block for what? Sell opportunities. Yeah. And then one thing about this trap is it gives you a valid zone. It gives you a valid zone where you are going to be you are going to be looking for what where you are going to be looking for what imbalance somewhere here. So we have our imbalance, we are drawing everything illustrating what, okay, so we have our imbalance there. And then what do we expect? We expect what? To sell maybe at this place. So at an order block, nice one. Now what does price do? Price then goes up as you expect, gets to this place, comes down to this side and then takes you out, then sells. Good. So now you can see that this particular confirmation you had here, you'll be asking why what it didn't play out. You'll be asking yourself why this particular sell model didn't play out. But then that's what I have found in the market, and it mostly happens on AED USD. Yeah, if you study AED USD, you get to know how this traps happen, and then you can check other pairs and you find out more. So I'm going to use AED USD for the example. Okay, so now let's go to the market and see what I am talking about. Now let me go to the daily time frame. All right, so on daily, just clean. On daily, what are we expecting? So we know we are bullish, and then at this particular place we have a very nice order block, daily order block, which is probably going to serve as what my demand, my supply, sorry, which is going to serve as my supply. So I have this daily OB right here. Good. So what does price do? Price trade into it, and then what do you expect? You expect what? Sell confirmation to what? To go on to take this trade. So let me go to 4H. Let's see what structure prints for us. All right. So we have our daily supply zone right there. Then what do we have here? Now, when you look closely, let me go for 2H. 2H will be better. 2H will be better. All right. So when you look closely, you can see that price will give you reasons. I mean, you see relative equal low, so you think you'll be like, oh, this liquidity. So you have liquidity right here. Then price went up into the zone, probably thinking that, oh, price just took this one out, giving you some break of structure to the upside, depending on how you take your break of structure. Some also be considering this as a break of structure. So anyway you take it, you have a break of structure to the upside, and then you have what? A change of character right here. A change of character right here. Now, this is very convincing because one, price took out what? Liquidity. So price took out liquidity, and then now what are we having here? Price tapping into what? Our supply zone. So what do we have next? We have a change of character. And then what does it have? It has everything that gives us what? A very nice sell model, because we have a very nice fair value gap here, very nice one. And a very decent zone for a valid zone to sell, like. Good. Now this analysis, I actually did this analysis, caught every move from here to this, from this place to this side, to the upside, to the downside. All right, just because I was able to identify this trap. So you don't have to fall for every setup. Okay, you don't have to fall for every setup. SMC is not king. You just need to know what you are doing, and then you just follow the rules. It's not always going to be it's not always going to give you a perfect outcome. That's but then it's going to actually help you. All right, what do we have here? So from the illustration I did, you can see that we had price going up to this side. Sorry, let me just finish this one. So we can see that price going up to this side. What will you be expecting? You'll be expecting to take your cells somewhere here. Maybe you can refine it. You can choose to refine. You'll be expecting cells somewhere here. And then you'll be expecting to go out on the trade, maybe at this low. Perfect. There's a good place to, let's say, targets if you want to take the trade. Okay, so you'll be expecting market to come down to the side. But then what then happened? Price doesn't do what you want. It goes up again, take you out, and then comes down later. So this is the trap that mostly happens, even though you have this very nice confirmation for a chalk where you have the imbalance and everything. happening. So you just need to wait for proper confirmation. All right. So what will you be expecting? As I said, this is a perfect trap in the market. This is a perfect trap in the market. You need to be aware of, and then you need to know how to tackle this trap. And the only way is to back test on the on the charts, and then to identify this type of trades, how it happened, and all this thing. Without back testing, you can watch the video. If you decide not to back test, without back testing, you can't get it. You can watch the video. If you decide not to backtest, I don't think you will get it. You won't get it unless you try. That's how trading is. So you have to try. Steady it on the chart. Try to identify this type of traps, and then you'll be good to go. All right. So thank you for watching this video. If you like the video, just give me some likes. If you haven't subscribed, I'll be very happy if you subscribe for more. And before we go, the Telegram channel is still on. Free analysis posted there every day. So yeah, I'll put the link below. If you like to join, you can join. Thank you very much for watching this video.